Good afternoon. 3 people allegedly involved in the murder of the well-known actor Sibusiso Khwinana have now been identified. The 25-year-old was stabbed to death in Pretoria last week, you'll recall, apparently over a cell phone. A special task team has been appointed to catch the suspects. For more on that story, reporter Leranzu Temba joins us live from a memorial service taking place for the actor in Pretoria. Leranzu, good afternoon to you. First of all, take us through the memorial. Who has spoken so far?
Jeremy, I must tell you, I've never seen anything like this. The emotion is so raw in this hall behind me. I can tell you that the people that have spoken so far, most of them are unable to finish their tributes and their memories of Sibusiso Khwinana simply because they're just overcome by the grief and by the raw emotions that they've expressed. I mean, we've seen endless people coming out of the doors behind me crying. People are hugging each other. It is quite clear that the Soshanguve community is reeling from the murder of Sibusiso Khwinana. Just his friends have taken us through the man that they describe as quite humble, a person who has shared his knowledge, has honed his craft throughout the years, saying that his death is certainly untimely. He was one of the sweetest persons who loved food that they've ever met in their lives. Of course, they're saying that his death leaves such a void, not only in Soshanguve, not only in the capital city, but as a whole in South Africa, saying that the likes of Sibusiso are unlikely to come up again, Jeremy, purely because of the sort of detail and experience that he had in the industry. We know him as an upcoming actor, but people here were telling us how he has really put his life through the works of working at the State Theatre, and of course he's also dabbed into screenwriting and so forth. So it is his friends, people that he has interacted with in the industry, that have given us an insight of Sibusiso this afternoon.
All right, that's the memorial service, but running parallel to that, obviously, is the investigation. We know a special task team has been set up. What are police telling you about the investigation and the suspects that I've just referenced?
Yeah, when the Premier, David Makura, did visit the family this morning, he was bringing, I would say, a bit good news to the family, saying that 3 suspects have been identified, but we know that those suspects are still at large. And I do have with me the MEC of Community Safety in Gauteng. Thank you so much for joining us, MEC, this afternoon. I think what's really important about this is the fact that this community is obviously reeling from this senseless murder. And you've admitted, the police have admitted, the fact that, you know, such robberies are common and a lid needs to be put on them. But you've told the mourners here, MEC, that no stone is going to be left unturned. How were these suspects identified, first and foremost?
Okay, there were CCTV footages that we managed to secure from different businesses where this incident took place. And of course, people who were involved in this particular crime were identified as being 3 people, and we are in the process of really looking for them and apprehending them. We've deployed crime intelligence in the area. We've got a few informers that are within the community that are assisting us with the whereabouts of these guys, because obviously when you've committed such a crime, you try and hide. And that is why the Premier was saying to our people, if you know where these people are, tell us where they are. And also, if you are harboring them, know that you're harboring criminals, and if they're found in your house, we will actually arrest you as well. But we are confident that with the information that we have in hand, we will be able to apprehend them.
You know, the provincial commissioner earlier on was talking to the family, saying that he hopes there would be a rest before Sibusiso is led to rest. And you're also expressing your confidence, saying you feel and believe and want these people to be brought to book as soon as possible. But you're also appealing to community members. What are you saying to them?
What I'm saying to the community is that they are hiding. You know, the commissioner said where they are hiding, they're being harbored by some individual, and that person might be a parent, might be a sister, might be a brother to someone else. And if something like this happened to you, will you also expect that other members of the community should harbor criminals who have killed such a jewel? And we are saying to people, if you are harboring those people, hand them over to us, and we'll do the rest. But otherwise, it doesn't mean we are not waiting for them to be handed over. We are also looking for them, actively looking for them. And as the Provincial Commissioner have said, we are actually hoping that by the time he's laid to rest, we will have apprehended them.
Thank you so much, MEC. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You hear it, Jeremy. The walls are closing in on the criminals. Not only are police appealing to community to really be on the lookout and also give information that's going to help get these guys behind bars, but the MEC has mentioned that they're actively looking for them. There's informants on the ground. So we are also going to be keeping a close eye as to those developments. Over to you.
All right, the memorial service continues in Pretoria. Laranzo Temba, thank you very much indeed. This is ENCA London.